Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Fall Right Fantasy. I'm Kay,
I'm G.
and we are here with our second Carbonite Booster Pack, my first. We're a little bit behind, a couple months behind. Just had some hiccups with recording and editing, but this is my first Carbonite Collector Booster. The goal was to do sort of a competition, see what G pulled from his first pack, which he got a showcase card right off the back. And now we're going to then see what I got with my first one and see which booster box did better. So that is the adventure we are on.
Spoilers if you didn't watch that episode.
Yes, sorry. Don't want to ruin people's interpretation here. Yes, G opened a showcase card on his first pack, so I may or may not be a little salty about it. Let's see if I get the same magic on this first pack.
How do you feel about the propaganda cards?
I like them. I like that they kind of like add some new stuff. I think it kind of almost feels like Magic's version of like different foil types. So like, you know, you had like the Surge foil, and you had Hyperspace
Agreed.
Galaxy foil for Edge of Eternities and stuff.
I liked it. It fits the aesthetic of the set.
Yeah. And I feel like Star Wars is doing the same thing. It's just they're doing like calling them different things. So like Jump to Lightspeed had the like their version of the prestige cards in Jump to Lightspeed was the ones where you can make like almost like mini art sets out of them.
Yeah.
So no
Ambitions reward Hyperspace.
Yep. ISB agent. But
See some shiny back there.
oh yeah.
Faith in your friends.
Sikataro Vizago
That is a hell of a name.
from Rebels. Krea's Whispers. Gotta love another Vizago.
Hey, he's back.
Our leader for this pack is a Luthen Raoul, not a showcase on the first pull. So I have high hopes for the other 11 packs in this. We'll see what we get going forward here. I do appreciate though them pulling in stuff from like video games that I know a lot of people were concerned like when Disney got a hold of it that stuff was going to go from EU, wasn't going to be brought in.
Yeah, I'm really glad. Like, you know, it just the more sources you have, the cooler the set is to me. Like Cad Bane's fun.
Yeah. And just like little nods to other things.
Yeah. I forgot who we saw from Knights of the Old Republic.
So they've had a couple Knights of the Old Republic stuff. So the Kira's Whisper, that was a character from Old Republic. From Old Republic 2, Knights of the Old Republic 2. And our first propaganda card is Karis Nemec from Andor Season 1.
Very shiny.
I still have not watched Season 2 of Andor. I am so far behind.
I'm just as far behind as you. We're still working through Clone Wars. We're doing the chronological run still.
That's fair. Clone Wars is good stuff, though.
Apologies for the glare on this one. I believe we did this recording at night.
Yeah, and our light setup was not on point. It was a little last minute grab a light source so we could get recording on this, and the goal was to try and get these out pretty much like a couple days after the set released, but we had some hiccups in the real world personal life and stuff took a back seat. So
Yep. Real life and work got us.
yep.
Tempest Assault. I like that retaliation card. I always think of like corporate retaliation and stuff.
I mean, that's essentially what he was. He was corporo. He was a corporation guy. Worked for like the security for the corporation. Confidence and Victory, a legendary.
That glow on the bottom is sweet.
That's a very interesting win the game card. I would like to try and build a deck around it just to see if I could get it to actually work. And by this point, I'm sure there are decks that are based around it, so I'll have to look into that.
I mean, we still do have to build decks for the new set, for the new block.
Yeah, I got to build that 3PO deck.
Yeah.
Because that's going to go well. The Galleon. Our leader is Colonel Yularen of the ISB. Unless you double attack, which is pretty nice. And now we're getting into our regular foils here. Atreus Acolyte.
I do like that art a lot.
Pursue the Lead. Yeah, I'm looking forward to some of the more like full art hyperspace versions of some of these cards, where you get a little bit more of that artwork.
Yeah.
Retaliation.
Corporate's not done with you yet.
Nope. The Gonk Power Droid.
Good old Gonk.
Gonk. Hondo Onaka from Rebels. Or Clone Wars, sorry. And then it was in Wilro Hood.
The ice cream man is coming.
I still get a kick out of that. It's just like, here's a man, give him an ice cream maker and have him run through the background.
Another Karis.
And our prestige is a Lendo Calrissian.
He's got all the Riz.
Well, it's in his name, so he better.
Right.
Still no showcase card. I'm sad.
There's many more packs to go.
There are 10 more packs to go. So I have 10 more chances to get a showcase.
It only takes 1K.
It does. It takes one. But I forgot what the odds are. I know the odds are a lot better with like the Carbonite stuff. I remember, because I know there's showcases in all the sets. So Rebellion, Shadows of the Galaxy. I'm drawing a blank on all of them. Twilight of the Republic.
Yep.
And
Secrets, Shadows of the Empire. Or Shadows of
the Galaxy.
Yeah.
I had to think about it. It's been a hot minute.
I'm still on that Sabine chase from
Rebellion, Spark of Rebellion.
Yeah. Oh, Hut Cartel.
Strike Force X-Wing. But yeah, I was gonna say it was like, so all the sets have had showcase cards. It's just that the pulls on them were a lot more were a lot lower because they didn't have the Carbonite boosters.
Right.
I think Jump to Lightspeed was the first one that had Carbonite boosters, if I remember right.
Correct.
So
Cyril Karn.
Sabi. I can never pronounce this character's name right.
Sabe.
I think it's Sabe. Or Sabe. Sabah.
If you know the actual answer, let us know in the comments.
I just know she's one of Padme's handmaidens that played a big role in some of the stories with Darth Vader and the comic books.
Again, another great reason to have all the different resources.
Yep. It was an interesting story because it was like Darth Vader comes across her, starts basically having like a little bit of an existential moment because he thought it was Padme, because that was the whole point of the handmaidens, was to look as close to the queen
right
as possible so that they could at any point in time like pretend to be the queen, so that if she was in a point of being captured, she could get to safety and
right
not have to worry about being captured. So
convene the Senate
so we can make it an Empire undercover operations. Grand Moff Tarkin. Emergency powers. Like I said, we're convening the Senate to make it the Galactic Empire.
Very political. Oh.
And speaking of the person who triggered all that, Jar Jar Binks is our propaganda card.
Nothing more prestigious than Jar Jar.
Especially the ambassador version, or Senate version of Jar Jar. The one who basically was just like, I agree with you, Mr. Palpatine. We should give you emergency powers to make a giant army. Well, excuse me. Still no showcase, though.
The clock is ticking.
Yeah. Tick-tock. But we'll see what we get here. And for those of you that may not know about it, just a little trick to sort the pack so that the leaders are in the middle and prestige cards are at the back. Just so you have a little bit more punch to the pack, so you're not just seeing right off the back what your leader is. If you like to have a little suspense, similar to like Pokemon or Magic packs would do. Mostly Pokemon. Moral Authority. Did you ever read the book for Revenge of the Sith?
I've only got, I believe, a Thrawn book and a Darth Plagueis the Wise.
So the fight that happens between Palpatine and those four Mace Windu and those other three Jedi Masters, a lot more brutal in the book.
That makes sense.
Coronet.
Restore is one of my favorite mechanics.
Our leader is a Leia Organa.
R.I.P. Carrie Fisher.
Oh, interesting ability. May disclose a card type. If you do, give an experience token to that unit that doesn't share an aspect with that disclosed card. Interesting. Captain Typho.
Got to get that experience up.
Yeah. Grassroots Resistance. And I appreciate that it's Ewoks.
Hey, they get it done.
I saw a clip from someone had posted when they went to the Galaxy Edge at Disneyland, where they had their kid dressed up as an Ewok.
Okay.
And the kid started running towards one of the stormtroopers. First, and like the stormtrooper started like running away, like, no, not again. The Senator's Aide.
You know, Ewoks get a bad rap. Another Coronet.
You know, how do they get a bad rep? Grand Moff Thrawn, the war hero. Grand Admiral Thrawn, sorry. The war hero.
You're pushing the wrong buttons there, bud. Shiny.
Yeah, when played, one chooses a non-leader they control. If they do, this unit captures that unit. If they don't, ready this unit, and then when defeated, a friendly unit captures an enemy. Cyril Karn propaganda card. Still no showcase. There's supposed to be better odds of a showcase on the Carbonite boosters. I feel lied to. We're almost halfway through and still no showcase card. All right. Let's see what's behind door number 5. 4. 5? 5. I can't count. Other than being defeated by the packaging as per the normal.
Wouldn't be a video without it.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments if you've got any cool showcases or propaganda cards.
Defeated by Rapper Just Tear. Thank you. Emissaries Shethapede. Imperial Occupier. Oh, speaking of Imperial Occupiers, I started recently playing Star Wars Rebellion again.
Yeah? How'd that go?
Well, I forgot that the game from the 90s doesn't have, because I always have quick save, and my game crashed like 2 hours in.
Hey.
And I was like, basically the only thing I had left to do was take Coruscant.
Oh.
So if you haven't played, Evan Hawke. Sorry, I got distracted. Shiny moment.
So nice.
Some more nice Old Republic love there. I know Legends of the Force had a lot of nice Old Republic. That's where you got Revan and Malik.
Here you go for your 3PO deck.
Yeah. I'm not sure how I would like. I want to run one. I want to make one. See if I can get it to work. I just don't know how. But yeah, Rebellion. If you haven't played that, It is basically you got a galaxy map. You basically build mines and refineries to get maintenance points, and the maintenance points is what you use to upkeep your army and your fleets. You can recruit characters from, at that time it would have been what is now the Legends stuff, but like Talon Card, Grand Animal Thrawn's not technically from Legends anymore, but like just a lot of characters from Legends.
That's cool.
And some of them would Queen Amidala.
I love this card.
But yeah, some of the cards you could do, or some of the cards, and some of the characters you could send off to do research and development for like new constructions, new ships, new armor, or new
R&D that stuff, huh?
army types. And then your goal as the Republic, depending on which mode you play, there's 2 modes. You can either do capture the headquarters, or which is like the simpler version, where you capture, if you're the if you're the Rebels, you capture Coruscant. If you're the Imperials, Cyril Karn again. I think this one's foil though. I don't remember if the last one was foil. So
I don't believe the last one was, but
still no showcase.
2 Cyril Karns.
Still no showcase. Showcase is the important part. And then if you're the Empire, you have to catch the Rebel headquarters. The kicker is the Rebel headquarters can move.
Nice.
So if you have to almost like know where the like once you know the Rebel base is at, you have to be able to like either like mobilize a fleet to go take them out.
Okay.
Or you have to have controlled like every other part of the galaxy except for like that sector, so they have nowhere else to go.
Oh.
But then if you're playing like the full version, it's you have to catch if you're Imperials, you have to catch Luke Skywalker and Mon Mothma, and destroy the Rebel base. And if you're playing as the Rebels, you have to capture Darth Vader, Emperor Palpatine, and take over Coruscant.
Nice.
So, and I was so close to being done with that, and then my game crashed, and I was sad.
That's understandable.
2 hours in.
I mean,
I forgot that things did not auto-save. Did not have a quick save back in the day. Ooh, got our Obi-Wan Kenobi.
those quality of life things will get you.
Yeah, especially when you haven't had to deal with it in a couple of years.
Right.
Oh, excuse me. Add some more Obi-Wan Kenobi to your Obi-Wan Kenobi decks.
I mean,
it says you have to switch some of the cards out anyway now that they're not technically playable because of the stuff being kicked out.
that's fair. That's fair.
Luthen Rawl for a leader again. Still not a showcase. Still a sad panda. Daro Commando. A Viper Probe Droid. Strike Force X-Wing. Remote Escort Tank. And Diplomatic Immunity. Interesting little ability there. Disclose cards with those icons, so to 4 icons, and then give them -2 to the attacker, defender. Saw Gerrera's Ewing. And our propaganda card is Garnadin. I noticed they like to give cards to characters that had really small bit roles in what is now considered canon stories. Because he's just in A New Hope for like a quick blip. He's the one that tells the Imperials where Luke and Obi-Wan are going in a docking bay 94. That's it. That's all he does.
Well, maybe he's got a cult following.
He ain't no Boba Fett.
I would argue that Boba Fett is not a cult following.
You sure about that? Like I will not.
No, I meant he's popular. He's not like to me.
Well, he started off as a cult following.
Right, started off.
Yeah. But that was because like everyone was like, "Oh, this is a cool character design. We want more of them." And so maybe if we back him, but Girardin was just his whole thing is just showing up long enough to go, and he doesn't even talk. He just makes a weird noise.
Hey, some people like weird noises.
I'm just saying, it's a weird thing to have a card for.
Contempt for culture.
There he is again. He's back.
He's got a cool nose.
Yeah, that's his mouth. That's not his nose.
Wow.
Oh, got another Grand Admiral Thrawn, this time in hyperspace, but not the foil version.
It's Kay's favorite war criminal.
War hero, ambitions reward. His whole thing was to try and be as effective as possible with the least amount of casualties on both sides.
Just because you're lawful evil doesn't mean you're not evil.
This says the person who likes the robot who killed like 17,000 people.
Chopper just does what Chopper has to do.
Still saying. Bail Organa for our leader.
Can't fool me, that's Jimmy Smits.
Getting onto our basic regular foils here. Hut Cartel Starfighter. Ambitions Reward. ASP Asp Laborer. Emissaries from Ryloth. Bail Organa Non-Leader. Lobot. And coming up here is Vice Admiral Rampart, who is kind of a dick. And, Garnadin, I'm sorry. I'll stop bad-mouthing you. Just stop giving me this card. At least this one's foil. The last one I don't think was foil.
I mean, at least you're getting your variants.
Saw Showcase. It's just a lot of Garnadin.
Not everything can be.
Yeah, well, it can also not be all Garnadin all the time.
Would you rather have him or a bunch of Kai Fisto?
I'll take Fisto all the time. Because then I can make it's a deck and just call that deck it's fisting time.
And there's your Fallout New Vegas crossover reference.
There's Kit Fisto in the Star Wars universe too.
You're not wrong.
So yes, I would rather take any of those. Pursue the lead from Mandalorian. Trade Federation delegates. Ferrix Uprising from Andor. Cantwell Arrestor Cruiser. Kylo Ren's command shuttle. I have no idea what that was just now. A little congested apparently, so nice little legendary.
It happens.
Our hyperspace foil is Accelerate Our Plans. Sly Moore. Our leader is Dedra Miro. Still not a showcase. Still makes me a sad panda. We're over halfway, still haven't seen a showcase.
Maybe it's like Dungeon Crawler Carl. The more you bring light to it, the less likely it'll be to happen.
Maybe, but I'm just going off of what the statistical pull rates are supposed to be. Statistically, you should get at least one in a box. Unless it's like your really bad luck. Unveiled Might. We got ourselves some Moff Gideon.
Well,
if the focus works.
Luckily for you, Kay, this box is not done.
No, not yet. I mean, it's also statistics. I mean, just because statistics say that there should be doesn't necessarily mean there will be. Let's call it war. C3PO. That's an interesting ability. Return to hand to give a +2/+2. AAT Incinerator. Gotta get that flame tanks. General Grievous.
What's the hidden trait?
When this unit is attacked, return to his owner's hand before damage is dealt. Interesting.
Surprise.
Lead to an interesting combo, I think. First Light, aka the light that won't come off from worse. Director Krennic is our propaganda card. Trying to remember, we'll have to go back and look, but did we do pricing on the last long format or no?
I don't think so.
Okay. So I think what we'll do, since this was supposed to be a sort of quote-unquote battle to see who had the better box, we'll go back through the other video before we post this one up, get the pricings, and we'll just have a total value of all the rares, legends, and propaganda-style cards, and showcase cards, if any. Get that all together, and based off of values at the time that we're going through and getting this video hashed out here, which is after the new year. So Chandrillan sponsor, and then we can see who had a better box based on current prices, which I think is probably a better representation.
Yeah,
because it's not super inflated because of people chasing certain cards right off the gate.
right.
So
He looks like Bob Barker.
Chancellor Bob Barker is Emperor Palpatine. Instead of him being like, "I am the Senate," when he yelled, "The price is wrong, Windu." Our leader on this pack is Mon Mothma. Ignore the aspect penalties on non-Imperial officials that you play. Each other friendly official gets bonus strength.
Make an official deck.
Make it official. Senate Warden. I am the Senate.
I don't think you need a Senate Warden if you are the Senate.
Well, you got to protect your Senate that you are the Senate of. They're your bodyguards now. Rebel Pathfinder. Naboo Security Force. Faith in your friends. Cadal Comics, which that character in this. Ooh, Darth Nihilus. That's another KOTOR 2 one. That previous card though, that character is played by Carrie Fisher's daughter in the in the sequel trilogy.
Very cool.
Darth Nihilus is a nice little card, and our propaganda card is Velsartha. Non-foil, but hey, still no showcase, and we're getting down to the end. Down to the last 2 packs, I believe. Which is unfortunate. Alright. Oh, I lied. 3 packs.
That's better odds.
Is it, though? I don't feel like it is.
It's one more pack than you had before.
This is true. Interim Coalition.
Never tell you the odds, huh?
For the interim?
Oh, for the 3 pack now.
Oh, yeah. Never tell me the odds. I don't like the odds. Syntakaz. Elia Kane. Crate Veteran that I realize now looks more like a old retired clone trooper. When has become now? I feel like that's a reference to Spaceballs.
Maybe.
What are we looking at? We're looking at now. When does then become now?
can see that.
Cassian Andor is our leader. Is there? I know they talked about Spaceballs too. Is there any? Have you seen any updates on releases or anything?
It's happening.
Well, I know they're working on it, but like they've got like
I haven't seen any updates, so no.
All right. Because I know they got like Rick Moranis to come back and
Josh Gad.
Yep. Which I'm assuming is going to be playing Barf's kid or something.
I mean, it would make sense.
Contraband Starhopper. It's like out of all the characters, like that, like, Mog is the only one that like that character's actor is passed away. Now let's say, John Candy. So
right,
like if you're gonna bring back everybody and have like that kind of character, you would need like and you're announcing a new cast member in. Like I would assume that would be who he'd be playing as is like some version of a Mog.
That's fair. That's fair.
Arianda Price. And our propaganda card is Luthen's Hullcraft. Still no showcase.
Getting down to the wire.
Yeah. Looks like the last 2 packs.
Yeah.
Unless there's a pack hidden behind there that I don't see like I did last time.
What if you just magically made one appear?
Editing. All right. On our penultimate pack, we'll have a showcase card. Right? Showcase card? I guess we'll find out once I get it open and halfway through. All right. We've got political bully. Who's bullying who? Is it like the Wookiee being bullied by a politician? If so, that is weird.
Given the Wookiee's face, I'd say he's the one getting bullied.
I'm also just going to point out that some of the artists have a hard time drawing Wookiees. Do you not remember the Chewbacca card from Spark of Rebellion?
He looks like growing up as a kid, I had a Ghostbuster toy where you squeeze the legs and the face popped out.
Is that what?
Except it got ran over by a lawnmower, so the face is permanently
oof
like that. So that's what it reminds me of.
Dropping cards, sloppy cards, stolen separation unit. Oh, sorry, stolen star path unit. So the Wookiee reminds you of an action figure that got ran over by a lawnmower.
Yeah, yeah. That particular Wookiee, at least.
I'm not sure if that just drives home the fact that I said that people can't draw Wookiees.
No, it drives it home. To me, it's like someone either had a really sad day that they had to draw a Wookiee, or like someone tried to win a bet.
Yeah. Reckless rebels, moral authority. Like, who can draw the worst Wookiee? Will people call it out? Not a showcase, just Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah, you can make a deck around him though.
I'm gonna cross his name off and call him Pizza the Hutt.
You know, that is one Universes Beyond property I could get behind.
I could see Magic doing that. Like, well, we can't do Star Wars, huh? Well, we got Star Trek and Spaceballs.
I mean, you could even kind of cross over with Edges of Eternity.
Yeah.
Or Edge of Eternity, sorry.
Armor of Fortune. I'm waiting for that Predator to come out.
Predator crossover. I just watched that for the first time. It was pretty good.
Which one?
The original Predator.
Oh, okay. No one ever knew. Sam Zamwezel, shape-shifting bounty hunter. Kylo Ren's command shuttle.
You got another one of those.
Yep. This one is just a regular. And General Grievous for our propaganda.
That art is pretty awesome.
Yeah. I gotta translate the Arabesh and see if it's what it says under there. If it just says his name or if it's like...
Oh, sure.
If it's like something like a title or something.
That would be pretty excellent.
Because, like how other cards will be like, they'll have like a name and then like underneath it, like some sort of like title.
Oh, it's like the the subtext. Yeah.
Of like what the card is. So, all right, our last pack.
You're going to get some last pack magic here?
I hope so. Still haven't gotten a showcase card and it makes me a sad panda. Do. All right. Let's see. Unauthorized investigation. A-Wing. Donnie Pilgrim. Charged with corruption. Galen Erso. From Rogue One. Imperial Dark Trooper. Hyperspace Foil. Mina Bonteri. Hyperspace Foil.
Always love her store.
And Slymore. Not a showcase.
That's like the most disappointing.
This box has failed me for the last time. Literally, it's the last pack, so.
No last pack magic.
No.
But maybe the propaganda card will be pretty sweet.
Do you remember the series Chad Vader on YouTube?
I do.
Filmed in Madison.
I did not know that.
At the Willie Street Co-op.
Oh, that's great.
Yep. So. All right. Well, we're coming up near the end here. Like I said, we'll have at the end here, we'll go through the last video and get current pricing for like the rares, the legends, showcases, and propaganda cards. And we'll get that all priced up, and I'll be at the end of the video here coming up. And we'll see who had the better Carbonite booster box. Based on the fact that I didn't get a showcase, I am going to assume that G's box is going to be the winner. But you never know. Dryden Voss, Vision spreading his love in other universes. And our propaganda card is going to be Orn Freeta. Oh, well, that is going to be it for this box. We'll have the prices put up here pretty soon, if they're not on the screen already. But until then,
happy ripping.
And may the pulls be with you.